Hello folks, I'm here with Eugene, who's got himself an original Tesla Roadster. So I'm so excited that he's brought this to the event here at Everything Electric on the Tesla owner's stand. So we've got all these other Teslas here, but definitely the star of the show is this fella. So Eugene, how long have you had it? Tell me everything you know about this wonderful car.
Well, I've had it since new, actually, since 2012. I think it was one of the later Roadsters sold in the UK. And I'd been kind of following electric vehicles back then, but it was hard to know what was genuine. There was lots of car manufacturers out there with vaporware. But I was in California, and I saw an orange one of these go by me at about 80 miles an hour, and I thought, that's not vaporware. Came back, found there was some left available, and bought this, and I've had it ever since.
Amazing, yeah. So how much was it originally, do you mind asking?
A lot of money.
Lots of money. Too much for most.
Well, put it this way, if I put the same amount of money into Tesla shares...
Yes, yeah. So do you also have a standard Tesla as well?
Yeah, we've got a Tesla Model 3, is our kind of family run around. But this is the toy it gets out on weekends and trips like this.
Yeah, so driving-wise, just some basic specs then,
yeah.
So range and
so range, it's not like other Teslas. It's got a kind of, in default mode it would be about 200 miles. In range mode, which lets you go deeper into the battery and restricts your power a little bit, 240 when new. I reckon I get close to that today, maybe 220 for sure on range mode. 0 to 60, this is the standard model, 0 to 60, 3.9 seconds. If you paid an extra 20 grand back in the day, and got the Sport Edition 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, so 0.2. Still handy performance.
The very idea that there's one of these in space travelling our solar system, and you have the only, another version of it.
Hence my key ring.
What have you got?
Removed before Mars.
Yeah, nice.
No, it is amazing. I have the only car that's in space.
Yeah, that's a hell of it.
Which is
a remarkable thing.
Appeals to my nerdy sensibilities.
I know, it's just wonderful, isn't it? Just I'm overwhelmed with seeing one. I've sat in it before a couple of years ago. People let me sit in it, and just, this is where Tesla started, isn't it? I mean, if it wasn't for Lotus, if it wasn't for Tesla in these early days creating this, none of these cars would exist. Maybe the entire EV industry.
Well, it's not too much to say. This car literally changed the world.
Yeah,
but for the better.
Absolutely.
Whilst Eugene removes the roof, let me highlight some facts. The original Tesla Roadster was first introduced in 2008 and had a top speed of 125 miles per hour. It originally offered about 244 miles on a single charge, making it one of the first electric vehicles with a significant range. It was equipped with a 53 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack with a total of 6,831 battery cells. The significance of which, this was the first highway legal production all-electric vehicle to use lithium-ion battery cells. The design was based on the Lotus Elise and had an aluminium chassis with a carbon fibre body. Production-wise, around 2,450 units were produced between 2008 and 2012. Here's a fun fact though, at least 3 times as many Cybertrucks now exist in the world. That other vaporware product that Tesla went on to shock the world with. Initially priced at $109,000 or £92,000, after a quick look on Auto Trader here in the UK, you can pick one up for about £80,000. That's a small price to pay for a massive slice of Tesla's history though.
That's the power electronics module. The battery is the whole big chunk all the way to the seats, the width of the car, the height of the car. It literally is a bunch of laptop batteries. Cooling system. And if you took this out, underneath it you'd see just quite a small cylinder, which is the electric motor.
Right. Okay, and all this luggage space as well.
Right now, yeah.
Just
about fit a golf club singular.
Yeah, fantastic. So I remember hearing the first thing I heard about this was George Clooney was one of the early adopters, wasn't it? And he was apparently buzzing around California in a silent car that no one knew what it was, but he was just seen every now and again just flying around, and everyone was like, "What on earth's that?" This was an original Tesla. So,
somebody pointed this out to me. The original Tesla logo has been brought back on the Tesla Model 3 Highland edition.
Oh, of course it has, yeah. So, of course, there's no external cameras or anything back in these days, was there? No idea of autonomy?
No, it's got the reversing camera, but there's no autonomy. There was no app actually on this. There's none of that kind of features.
Oh, right.
It's a totally, what's the word? like bespoke charging infrastructure, so it makes it a little bit tricky these days for driving them around. But we have adapters and so forth.
Yeah. Awesome. So the camera you've got down there then, is that
Reversing it, that's standard.
is that, oh, that's standard. So you have that to stop. Great.
But it's a thing called OVMS, little gadget that gives you all the apps now. So some ingenious third parties have done that.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, I can't thank you enough for bringing it.
Pleasure.
Thanks very much for chatting.
This car literally changed the world for the better. It is responsible for the entire automotive industry reluctantly switching to electric. If early adopters of electric vehicles like Eugene and others hadn't taken a chance on this new technology of the time, Tesla would not have been able to produce the Model S or Model X, which also means that the Model 3 and the Model Y wouldn't have been built. This original Tesla Roadster played a crucial role in establishing Tesla as a major player in the automotive industry by showcasing the potential of electric vehicles to a global audience. It demonstrated the viability of electric vehicles for mainstream use. Of course, the first time most folks were introduced to the Roadster was on Top Gear, where Jeremy Clarkson now famously pretended that it ran out of range, sticking to the script that was already pre-written and saying things like, quote, "In the real world, it doesn't seem to work," end quote. And you can bet your last battery there'd be zero car manufacturers today producing affordable electric cars, if not for Tesla's existence. Hats off then to all early adopters of Tesla vehicles and the insane amount of hard work from Elon Musk and others in those early days that kickstarted this incredible company in becoming what it is today. And if you thought that's the end of the story for the Tesla Roadster, think again. Check this video out next. Thanks to my Patreons for supporting my channel. If you fancy regular Q&As, extra content and meetups, do consider joining Patreon and help me grow this little channel. Thanks a lot. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.